Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Band Together Grandpa Story Hour. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Let me know how much you like this or not. Go ahead. Negative Nelly, you. BAND, number 2 together, bandtogether, Comcast.net, or go to our website, which is conductingmylife.com, conductingmylife.com. Go to the curriculum tab and you see I'm a member of the John Maxwell team. I'm a certificated trainer, speaker, and coach using Dr. Maxwell's material. Who is Dr. Maxwell? He is a New York Times bestselling author, primarily in leadership, but I think it's more than leadership. It's just learning how to be a better person. And our company, which is Band Together, we say better people make better leaders. Okay, that's what we're doing. And about this disclaimer, why do we have Grandpa Story Hour? Well, we have 2 grandchildren, and that would be Jason. Hello, Jason, I love you. And Wyatt, and eventually we're going to have more grandchildren. So if my other grandchildren are watching this, you're not born yet, but I definitely hope your mom or dad are showing these videos to you. So know that I'm thinking ahead. But for now, Jason and Wyatt. I thought, you know what? I would just put them on YouTube. We have a thing called Drag Queen Story Hour. Good, do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good. Be virtuous, of course. And then I'm not part of that crowd. And I thought, why not give people a choice, man? Give them something that they can show their children, you know, who's from a grandfather's perspective. I'm in my house. I'm not running around with a dress and makeup on. I got my hat on. I'm looking pretty grandfatherish right now. So I give you the 2-minute introduction. We're at 1:50 right now. And I will give you a couple seconds to get your children around. And again, I'm also thrilled, not just dear Ashley and PJ are showing this to Jason and Wyatt, but I actually have students and friends showing their children. All right, it's 2 minutes. Here we go. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Grandpa Story Hour. I'm Mr. Everts. I'm Jason and Wyatt's grandfather. Happy to be here with you. We got a cool book here. It's a special book, and I'll show you why, boys and girls. Here we go. This is Angelina, Ballerina. Illustrations by Helen Craig, text by Catherine Hollabird. What's cool about it is it was given to our daughter, Katie, for her first Christmas. We love you, her godparents, Nick and Chris. So this book, boys and girls, is 26 years old. All right, so you ready? Angelina, Ballerina. Here we go. More than anything else in the world, Angelina loved to dance. She danced all the time, and she danced everywhere. And often she was so busy dancing that she forgot about the other things she was supposed to be doing. Here we go. So Angelina's mom or mother was always calling her, Angelina, it's time to straighten up your room now. Or, please, get ready for school now, Angelina. But Angelina never wanted to go to school. She never wanted to do anything but dance. One night, Angelina even danced in her dreams, and she woke up in the morning. She knew that she was going to be a real ballerina someday. When Mrs. Mausling called Angelina for breakfast, Angelina was standing on her bed doing curtsies. That's kind of a bow. When it was time for school, Angelina was trying on her mother's hats and making sad and funny faces at herself in the mirror. You're going to be late again, Angelina, cried Mrs. Mausling. But Angelina did not care. She skipped over rocks. Look at her skipping over rocks. And practiced high leaps over the flower beds until she landed right in old Mrs. Hodgepodge's pansies and got a terrible scolding. What's scolding? Scolding means that lady's mad at you. That's what that means. She's getting yelled at. At playtime, she twirled and spun across the playground so fast that none of the little boys in her class could catch up with her, and they were all very cross. Cross means mad. After school, she did a beautiful arabesque in the kitchen and knocked over a pitcher of milk and a plate of her mother's best cheddar cheese pies. "Oh, Angelina, your dancing is nothing but a nuisance," claimed her mother. She sent Angelina straight upstairs to her room and went to have a talk with Mr. Mousling. Mrs. Mousling shook her head and said, "I just don't know what to do about Angelina." Mr. Mousling thought a while, and then he said, "I think I may have an idea." The same afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Mousling went out together before the shops closed. There they are, going to see the shops. The next morning at breakfast, Angelina found a large box with her name on it. Inside the box was a pink ballet dress and a pair of pink ballet slippers. Angelina's father smiled at her kindly. "I think you are ready to take ballet lessons," he said. Angelina was so excited that she jumped straight up in the air and landed with one foot in her mother's sewing basket. Oh dear. The very next day, Angelina took her pink slippers and ballet dress and went to her first lesson at Miss Lily's ballet school. There were 9 other little girls in the class, and they all practiced curtsies and ballets and ran around the room together just like fairies. Then they skipped and twirled about until it was time to go home. "Congratulations, Angelina," said Miss Lily. "You are a good little dancer, and if you worked hard, and you may grow up to be a real ballerina someday." There she is. And then they are all dancing. Angelina ran all the way home to give her mother a big hug. "I'm the happiest little girl in the whole world." From that day on, Angelina came downstairs when her mother called her. She straightened up her room, and she went to school on time. Looks like she's being a good little girl. She helped her mother make cheddar pies, and she even let the boys catch her in the playground sometime. Angelina was so busy dancing at Miss Lily's that she didn't need to dance at supper time or bedtime or on the way to school anymore. She went every day to her ballet lessons and worked very hard for many years. Until at last she became the famous ballerina, Mademoiselle Angelina, and people came from far and wide to enjoy her lovely dancing. And that means the end. There she is dancing. All right, boys and girls, I hope you please be nice to mommy and daddy. Be nice to the grown-ups who take care of you, who feed you and clothe you. Okay, give them hugs and kisses. Until next time, boys and girls, this is Grandpa's Story Hour. Thanks for watching. Thanks, mommy and daddies. Thank you for all the parents that are participating. Have a great day. Come again next week. Bye.